there? You don't know anything at all about us!
You know, talking down to people isn't very nice.
It would have been better if we'd done this after you had a chance to get to know us a little more.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. I'm Harry Potter.
The police won't be able to handle him, but it should be easy for me.
Celica, don't do this!
I'm not the guy she needs right now. What do you want me to do next, Orga?
Hand over the ring.
Don't you worry, Professor. I'll get it back.
Are you willing to join me?
Can't. I've got to go pump some iron.
Praise!
Did you find some more strays?
Don't worry. I'll protect you. Come on, let's go.
And all those voices still won't go away!
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? How's it going, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. What's up? Oh, hey, that worked. That's good. So as I was saying on my stream yesterday, I am doing away with all of my Streamlabs stuff, slowly but surely. And that's good. Those two things worked, because I switched over from Streamlabs to Stream Elements. Well, I'm in the process of switching over from Streamlabs to Stream Elements because of recent stuff. So there may be, and I just was like, I think I've got this ready. So while the pre-show was happening, I was like, yeah, let's swap that overlay with this overlay. So there may be some things that break today. We'll see. Conquial just stole 37G from Spectrum. How does Spectrum have any G for you to steal, Conquial? But one thing to note, by the way, is with the channel currency that we use, the G, I'm gonna try, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep everybody's G amounts where they are when I finish making the switch away from Streamlabs, which I know that'll be terrible, but we'll see. Because I might try and switch over to the built-in Twitch channel points. It depends on how much I can do with it. There's new bot software available since I set all that stuff up. And I don't know how, like, I'm just not sure what all can be done with it. I gotta look. I gotta see. Because if I can switch over to Twitch channel points without sacrificing too many of the fun minigame things that we do, I will. And if I'm gonna have to lose all of that, then I'll just stick with the kind of channel point system that we have, and then hopefully either way I'll be able to keep your amounts where they are. We'll see. I don't know. Anyway, right. That's gonna be. I probably won't be done with that process until the end of the year. Anyway, at this rate, we'll see though. Anyway, but it has to be done. It has to be done because Streamlabs sucks. Streamlabs sucks. And if you missed me talking about it yesterday, that guy. Don't get on his bad side. Crowley! If you missed me talking about it yesterday, just look up Streamlabs and all the news that has talked about them for the past 2 weeks, or I think it's only been just like in the last week, actually. But all the news that's come out about Streamlabs in the last week has been pretty negative, pretty damning, and that's why I am ditching them. And it's pretty heavily integrated into this channel, so it's going to take me some time. Anyway, so let's play some NieR Reincarnation, shall we? Yes, Meeple Monies and G are two separate things. You are correct, Emmy Busy Bee. Although you can buy, what is it? You can buy Meeple Monies with G if you want. It's not a two-way conversion. You can only convert from G to Meeple Monies. You can't go the other way. But that's going to be changing soon too. Anyway, for right now, let's play some NieR Reincarnation, shall we? We're gonna go over here to this corner. And in this corner, and in fact, I'm gonna scooch over to this side of the couch. All right. Let's do it. Where's my mouse? Okay. Haha! So, where we last left off, I think we were moving into the final section of... I think we're in chapter 7 of this game? But it's getting hairy. It's getting rough. Things are getting challenging. So the question is, what are G's used for? Mostly just bragging rights, Emmy Busy Bee. There's a couple people in this channel who really try to have the most. But there's little mini games you can play with them and stuff, but it's all just like you gain more G from winning or whatever. Bad news, child. There's a powerful enemy on the loose. Ooh, what does that mean? It's a flower. That's Drakengard 3 shit right there. When you defeat this boss, you can try your hand at limited time event summons. I hear there are even powerful weapons available. Let's go! Let's be off, shall we? All right. Okay, I need to adjust. I'm seeing one thing I need to adjust with these ads, and that's the timing, so that they don't all hit at exactly the same time. Oh, right, I have to click anywhere else to claim the thing. I thought the raffles cost G. I haven't done a giveaway that costs G in a while. Because now I just do giveaways when we hit a hype train milestone, where subscribers have double the chances and everybody else, and that's basically it. Everybody else, and you can enter for free. Okay, hold on. Let's do missions. And challenges, and get all of the free stuff. A gift box. Gimme all the stuff. Gimme all the stuff. My dog is barking. He never stops. What's new on the shop? The premium shop. Oh, that's the part where you have to spend real money. I'm not doing that. I shall send all and take all, and no new friend requests. I have 65 out of 100 friends. If you want to add me as a friend, I still don't have a command for this. I'm gonna forget to do this until I quit playing. But there's my friend code. I'm going to type it into the chat too. There you go. So if you're not already friends with me in this game, you can send me a friend request till I'm full up. All right. Now then. No, leave it. Go to friends. I saw a thing. Recommend it, I don't care. All right. Moving on. And I think, are we looking for... No, we just finished the scarecrow.
Unable to tell him the truth, it seems.
Oh, right, because we told him his mom... He might still find his mom somewhere, or whatever. Okay, so we're looking for the last... We got one last crow to catch, which we probably won't get until we get past that second fence. If we get past that second fence, there's a strong possibility we will die, because we are, yeah, total force is at 41,661. Suggested force is at 48,000 now. Yeesh. Let's see if we can handle this. Let's find out. This might be a grind stream. That might be what happens today. Because I gotta level my dudes up. I gotta get more tools. I don't think I've lost a fight yet in this game.
I'll protect
Oh,
you.
no. Go for that one. No, go for the little guy. Go for the little guy. Shit. Oh my god. Captain Dude is already almost dead. Heal him, please. Heal him, please. Oh my god, that's not nearly enough. Is he dead? He's not dead. I can't believe it, but he's not dead. Now he is. Nope, it hit me. It hit 9S, it's dead.
I have visual confirmation on the target. Let's get after him.
Die!
Oh, thank God they're not hitting the guy that is just inches away from death. Whoo! I got lucky! Man, that was close. Oh, really, really close. It's only when the story demands that you have the character, which is usually only the first battle or chapter, I think. No reason to have that one character on your team for this battle, specifically if you have 0. Oh, I see. Yeah. You get bonuses on rewards, I think, but yeah, I'm probably fast approaching the point where I can be like, alright, I don't care anymore. Looks like I have a couple friend requests. Accepting those. Remind me to install this game. Cookie Run Kingdom has consumed me too much already. Cookie Run Kingdom is good. As far as auto battler gacha games go. It's fun. I think it's just an attack bonus for the character it asks for. Is that it? Really? I gotta stop using him then. Not like a reward, but oh yeah, then hell with it.
No.
We're switching over to 0. That's gonna help a
Is
lot.
the last one, right?
I'm sorry your internet hates you, Huey Good Dog, but I'm glad you're here. First clear, we get a fire pod. Wait, that says health pod, but it has fire. What? I'm confused. Whatever. Okay, so we're switching this dude. Wait. Bonus details. Increased drop rate campaign. Item drop rate is 1.5 times. That's why. That's why we use him. So there is a drop rate bonus for using the guy. resident character, and he also gets extra experience, but it's an increased drop rate for using him, too. If I'm understanding that right. Can we ascend him? I doubt it. Where do I do that? Enhance? No, I don't have shit to ascend anybody. That increased drop rate is all main quests right now, any costume. What? Wait, what do you mean? I don't understand what that means. Yeah, I haven't been able to ascend anybody yet. I could get him a new skill, though, it would appear. Any main quest you run, you get 1.5 times the items that drop. It doesn't matter what characters I have? Because it looked like that was a... Based on the thing, it says that... Because that's... got that with the bonus details button. With having his 2 arrows right there. I would have thought that that was the... Griff is just on bonus because of his banner. I'm confused. So if I switch him for somebody stronger, like 0, then that's grayed out, but I still have this? So you can swap him for 0 and your power will go up a bunch. God, yeah, it did. Look at how much higher that is. Really? I'm confused by that because, gosh, I would have thought that because that was the same symbol there. There's a bonus in Griff in this chapter, but there was also a main quest increased drop rate in general. So the bonus on Griff is just for his experience. That's it. It has nothing to do with my overall progress. You should change your loadout to swap from gun to small sword for 0. Yes, I should. Wow, okay, that's gonna make a huge difference. Which one is Zero's sword? It's that one, right?
Professor, nothing to report.
Thank you so much, Archtosity. Welcome to Hacker Clan. Much appreciated. Hey, the new alerts are working, guys. I'm so excited that it just worked. It just worked right out of the box. So happy. Thank you, Archtosity. Welcome to Hacker Clan. That's her weapon, right? You can just go under the loadout menu and equip your strongest stuff for 0. You will be kicking butt. Probably the best thing to do is go back to the main loadout screen and do auto. Yeah, all right. We can do that. Loadout. Auto. Let's go. But you took away my 9S! I can't take that. No. No. Kaine, you can't have my 9S spot. Not yet. I cannot abide that yet. I'll give up that spot when I absolutely have to. I think we're there. I vote weakest weapons. Make it a challenge. Thank you, Sir Bear. Much appreciated. I appreciate your input. You still have 50K though, at least. Yeah. Wow. That was like a 9K jump by swapping 0 in instead of Griffin. You can't just give up the boy. If you do auto fire, that will help too. Oh, I bet you're right. Because fire gets an extra damage bonus. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Stop that, though. No. No. Except it's got a friggin' gun equipped for his main weapon. That can't be right. There's no way that's better than where we were. Is it? They created Kaine with a gun. Yeah, that's because the force is still higher. Wow. That's bad. Well, let's see the number, because it was 50,000. It went way down. Way down. Let's go back to that. Fire will still be much stronger. All right, I'll do it. If you say so, and you take less damage, okay. I will take your advice. You guys are smarter than me. The one thing I will not abide is benching 9S, though. Don't you have a second sword? I don't think I have a second... Oh, why do I keep long pressing that? I don't think I have a second fire affinity sword. Yeah, no, just Zero's sword. All right. When your favorite character in a game needs to be replaced, but you simply cannot do it because you've invested everything on that good boy. Yeah. You saw one? I mean, the auto-equip's doing this gun because it's stronger, but maybe I can enhance that sword? Fire affinity sword. This thing? No, that's water. Last fire weapon. This one! Yeah, you're right. Okay. Let's auto-enhance that. There we go. Yep, that'll be better. Good call. All right, and select. When the game blesses you with 5 of the 4-star 9S, so you can level him completely, but he's still weaker than your 2 copies of A2. Okay. Now, let's just see what they equipped the other 2 with. They gave 2B Kaine's sword, and they gave Kaine this staff thing. That's weird. Whatever, it'll be fine. Okay. Let's do the thing. This should be a hell of a lot easier than it was, so... It's tough when all your top characters are short sword users, yeah. Alright, here we go. Sorting by affinity puts affinity over strength, so it isn't always the best. Well, it's still going to be better than where we were. Because it's still like a 7,000 force boost. When you attack now, it will say weak, and when you get attacked, it will say resist. And we're still focus firing.
On the road.
Oh yeah, right there, resist. Nice. Now that you got past the little boy, do you remember the old man in Chapter 2? I wondered about that, Huey Good Dog. Ah, I figured that was the kid. That's so
I have visual
sad.
confirmation on the target.
Yeah, as soon as he sat down and said he was gonna stay. Oh, it swapped all my doll thingies too for fire affinity. That's not great. Mama said we couldn't help him. Yeah, I know. That is tragic. The story in this game is a constant gut punch to the feels. That's Yoko Taro in general, man. That's everything Yoko Taro does. Well, that was a hell of a lot easier. A hell of a lot easier. The googly-eyed monsters balance the depression. Yeah. Ooh, Kyle, guess what? I got my booster dose last week. Triple Pfizer, baby. Congratulations, Kendra. I got my booster last week as well. Was it last week? I think it was. And but I got 2 doses of Pfizer, and then my booster was Moderna.
Don't be daft. The act of having dreams eaten has no physical effect on a person.
Looking for birds.
I'm okay. Don't worry.
Yeah, my booster was Moderna, and it kicked my ass. So, if you haven't gotten your booster yet, it is now available to everybody. I mean, they weren't checking, really, at CVS. But now available, FDA has approved in the US boosters for everybody above the age of 18. So if you haven't done it yet, go ahead and do it. It's good. Not as good as convincing your unvaccinated family members to go get it, but go get their first and second doses. But still good. Where is this bird? I can't get to that bird statue! No! I must crush it! What was I saying? Oh, right. But when you go get your booster, especially if you're mixing and matching, prepare yourself. Drink lots of water. Take the next day, make sure you can take it easy. Aha! I found you! You dirty bird! Tennessee hasn't okayed boosters for everyone yet, I don't think, but I will get mine ASAP. It was federally approved. Or recommended or whatever. Yesterday? Maybe the day before. We got a friend request. Tylenol is safe to take for sore arm. Yes, take Tylenol. Drink lots of water. And rest. Lots and lots of rest. Aside from hydration and rest, was there anything else you did that helps? Oh. No. Do not hesitate to take that Tylenol, though. When you start to feel just a little bit, because it hit me fast. Like way and I might have been, because I also, now, to be fair, I also got the flu shot at the same time that I got my Moderna booster. So I'm not sure how much of it had to do with the fact that I was switching to Moderna, how much of it was just the booster has side effects, how much of it was the flu shot side effects, but it hit me harder than my second dose of Pfizer did, and it came on fast. Like, I was lying in bed, I was fine, and then I was lying in bed, and at pretty much like clockwork, 12 hours after I had gotten the shot, it hit me like a truck, where I was so cold, I started shivering uncontrollably. Like, it looked like I was having a seizure. I was shivering so bad. But as soon as you start to feel just a little bit off, take some Tylenol quickly, because that will help abate the symptoms. Also, if you do get those chills like I did, bundle up real tight. Sweatshirt, sweatpants, thick socks, whatever you can do to just kind of try and ride out that wave. Because it will subside. It's just, I felt like crap all day the next day because every muscle in my body was spasming uncontrollably for about 30 or 40 minutes. So, did the CDC ever have any updates regarding the Johnson & Johnson vaccine? Like what, Jean? I know they, how come you got a Moderna as a booster, though? I'm legit curious, since by regular program you should have had a third Pfizer. It doesn't matter. They have, all of the regulation is just like, as long as it's been 6 months since your second dose, go for whatever. And I went for the thing that was available. I couldn't find any Pfizer appointments. Although Caitlin found one the day after mine, which is weird. Yeah, so it didn't matter. You can mix and match. And I don't think there's really much of a discernible difference between Pfizer and Moderna in terms of effectiveness. Especially when you mix and match. I know that they are recommending. I'm not sure if it's a official recommendation from the government or if it's just studies have shown. But if you got Johnson & Johnson for your first dose, which was a one-shot, you're better protected if your booster is one of the other two, the Pfizer or Moderna. Last I heard, J&J had a major side effect of blood clots, but that was like last year. I mean, they all have. I don't think J&J was blood clots, was it? I thought it was something else. Maybe it was. They all had some extremely rare serious side effects, but they are extremely rare side effects. And the fact of the matter is that even if you are at an increased risk of something like a blood clot from one of the vaccines, even J&J, it's such a minuscule increase in risk compared to not being vaccinated, compared to the risk of getting COVID-19. It's blows it out of the water. So just yes, there's an increased risk of a side effect, but it's minuscule compared to the risk of getting COVID-19 and having serious complications from that. So
final scarecrow. One cannot help but wonder what will become of the boy and the captain.
AstraZeneca at least had blood clots, but I don't think that was approved in the US. No, it was not. But hell, I would have taken that. It's generally recommended that you get the booster that is the original regimen that you got in the first place from Fauci, but for one reason or other, and there may be different circumstances with people, availability or just different personal choices, you can, as we say, mix and match. Wow, I wish I would have seen that. I would have tried a little harder to get Pfizer. I didn't know that. I know that a lot of studies have shown that people who got J&J are better protected if they switch for their booster. And I think that's just because of the type of, because it's a different type of vaccine. Pfizer and Moderna are mRNA, and Johnson & Johnson is, it's something else. I can't remember. Different type, different style, like different plan of attack. I got the virus just as the vaccines were coming out here for my age range. Just my luck. I'm so sorry. Okay, so we have a total force of 48,912. We have a suggested force of 55,000. Let's just do this. Let's just do it. Why not? I think I saw Sir Bear was asking earlier, I'm new to this playthrough. Why are you the incarnation of death with bird legs with a girl who clearly needs medical attention?
The boy onto his back and starts making his return to the base.
We are a dream eater.
Despite the danger, he continues issuing orders remotely as they travel. He will not rest until every last one of his men is seen safely out of harm's way.
And And we don't really know the why. Alpha Team, fall back once you've destroyed the enemy armory. Beta Team, move prisoners to the camp. Charlie Team, return to base.
Suddenly, the boy on his back emits a small groan. In a thin voice, he admits his error and apologizes for his selfish actions.
It's okay. It's all your fault, but it's okay. Die! Oh, we shot each other.
To save the boy, the captain has taken a most grievous wound.
Oh yeah, that's why we were playing with him.
If another enemy were to find
Archtosity.
he likely will not be able to fend them off.
I thought there was also a bonus to item drops
he
or something
continues his march.
from using that chapter's plot focus. Oh no, we're fighting a dead man. Robert Deadman. Is his full name? We'll focus
mission.
from right to left.
What a drag.
Kill him.
Offering support.
He looked like a Robert anyway.
We've got this.
I don't know. The googly monsters are dressed as soldiers. Yeah.
Oh, come on. Just die already.
Yeah. Just die already. It's not that big of a deal. God. Oh no, not that. Oh, that one.
Let's get the real show started.
Okay, focus.
I have visual
Little guys
confirmation on the
first.
target. Let's get after him.
Or medium-sized guys first. No, not the big guy. That
Go.
one. How did the voice lines for this work? Did they send them to you and ask you to record, or do you go into their studio? For this one, this was recorded during the pandemic, during the height of the pandemic. So
That all?
pretty much everything was still remote. But we connected. Actually, for this one, because this was recorded with a studio named PCB Productions. I don't know what PCB stands for, but PCB was the studio that recorded this game, and they came up with an interesting solution for remote records.
It's all your fault.
Where
No, I won't repeat
there's story happening during the combat. I'm not used to this.
I'll find a way to save every last
Oh,
man.
nope.
Your arrogance is killing our allies.
I am a different man now. No one will die on my watch.
I think we're gonna die no matter what we do here.
And if that comes at the cost of my own life, so be it.
Whoops!
So, the solution that PCB had for remote recording, and they're still using it for some stuff. We're not all the way back in studios yet. But, for, their remote records, rather than relying on the actor's in-home setup, which, depending on the actor, can be really, really good, or it can be pretty not great, they had kits that they put together that had, like, a MacBook Pro.
The captain is reaching his physical limit.
An Apogee interface of some sort.
He will leave no man behind. He will let no man die. It is a naive belief, yet it keeps him going.
A Neumann TLM 103 microphone, a mic stand, a fancy, like, hard shell, like, Pelican case that it all came in with ports that you just plug stuff into and
another enemy
go.
Force appears to bar their way. The captain stares them down, placing his own body between them and his young charge.
Oh no.
Suddenly, the rest of his squad appears.
Yay! We have
Breaths
friends.
Are held. Fingers lie tense on weapons. One false move will mean a slaughter.
Oh boy.
Finally, after a long moment, the enemy retreats. The squad had come to their captain's aid. Miraculously, they have all survived the mission.
The big thing that made that kit so brilliant, though, was they also included...
With his eyelids heavy,
I'll talk about it after this plot point is done.
I'm glad you survived. His men, the family he built at the cost of his pride, have saved him.
He didn't die.
They pick the boy up and begin to tease him, saying he's lucky
What?
to be alive.
What kind of Yoko Taro story is this?
With a dry smile. The first time any of them remember him doing so. The sound of their laughter rings out happily across the desolate battlefield.
They didn't die. They all lived. So the big thing that made that PCB's kits so brilliant was, I mean, they included all that nice hardware, great, whatever. But the big thing that made it brilliant was it included this shield thing that you put on the mic stand behind the microphone.
My word, a happy ending.
I think it's called an acoustic shield.
It's good to see the captain's wish to not let anyone die seems to have prevailed. And now for our favorite event, Dream Time.
I love the carrier, like, breaks the fourth wall on that. Oh good, a happy ending. That's unusual. I miss Tootie too, Conquial. That's the best character in the whole game. So they included this, like, acoustic shield
go
thing.
Back now, right?
I keep thinking we're done,
Okay.
and then we're not.
See you tomorrow.
Okay, bye.
And there we have it.
And then they will be killed in another story. Yeah, right.
I fear something in the other world may be causing her to weaken. No need to worry about that. It's not as if it affects you. Tomorrow, you shall feast on her dreams and take another step in your quest to become human.
Okay, now I can talk about this. So, they sent that kit out with all the nice hardware and whatever. Great, whatever. Big whoop. The big thing that made it brilliant was the shield, that acoustic shield thing that went on the mic stand behind the microphone. And the reason that was so brilliant for the remote recording kits that PCB sent out, because a lot of places you just recorded on whatever gear you had. And a lot of actors had to make upgrades to their home studios, get better microphones, better digital interfaces. A lot of actors just chose to get upgrades to make themselves more competitive. Whatever. PCB sent out their kits because they wanted to try to keep things sounding uniform across entire casts in all the games that they work on. They're a game voiceover studio. And the thing is, what made those kits so brilliant was that stupid acoustic shield, because when you are setting up a recording space, you can spend all kinds of money on fancy, expensive gear, a really nice microphone, a really nice digital interface, but the biggest factor in your sound, in the sound of your space, is the room that you record in. And a lot of actors struggle with that because it's the hardest thing to figure out how to do, especially because most actors are recording in very small spaces, which just by nature, they tend to start sounding boxy. You start to hear the room. The microphone is picking up not just your voice, but also the sound of your voice bouncing off all the surfaces in the room that you're in. So, what PCB decided to do to try and make a uniform sound was not only to send out kits where everybody had the same hardware, but they also sent out that stupid acoustic shield that would make everyone sound uniformly bad. That's I mean, not bad, but just not ideal. Because when you're recording voiceover, you don't want acoustic shielding right behind the microphone in most cases. But because lots of actors are recording in less than ideal recording booths, they were sending out those acoustic shields because as soon as you put that thing on, it doesn't matter how great your studio sounds or how terrible your studio sound, like if you're recording in a closet, whatever, it doesn't matter, because once that acoustic shield's on there, every single actor sounds pretty much the same. I mean, not like their vocal quality sounds, but the sound of their space is pretty much the same once that acoustic shield is added into the mix. So that was PCB's approach to recording during the pandemic. Was to find a way to put everybody on a level playing field like that. And I moved recently and had to spend $1,300 on acoustic manipulation for my new home studio. Even with this, it's not perfect. Oh yeah, you could, dude. I've dropped. God, the acoustic panels in my space were $3,000 when I got them first, and I've lost some of them since then because I've moved into a smaller room than where I started. But that's still like $2,500 worth of acoustic paneling in this room, and then the gear is pretty expensive as well. So yeah, you can spend a ton of money on it, and acoustics are not the same thing as isolation, which is soundproofing, where you're trying to keep unwanted sound out of the room. That is nigh on impossible without building an entire room inside of the room, and doing so very carefully to make sure that nothing is touching. Like even a misplaced screw can cause sound to transfer through those walls. So that's very challenging, very expensive. I generally just tell people, find the quietest room in your house and treat for acoustics, and then record when it's quiet. Anyway, so yeah, so anyway, I got on that diatribe when Archtosity asked what recording was like for this game. We recorded it remote because it was the peak of the pandemic when we worked on this. They're probably still recording stuff for it because they keep adding new DLC, so I don't know. I'm not involved in any of that, but recording for this game was much like recording for everything was during the pandemic. During the peak of the pandemic, the way that recording for some stuff still is now, because not every studio is 100% back in person. Not every actor is still is comfortable yet going into every studio. So it just kind of depends on who you're working with, what you're working on, and that kind of thing. But I'm still working from home for probably half of the stuff that I do. But not much of it is done on your own time. It's still like they schedule a time to do the session, and they'll have somebody they'll have an engineer connect to you to record things on their end of things. Oftentimes you record with PCB. They had an engineer remote controlling. Actually, it was the director because it was Keith Aram who runs the studio, but he's a director and engineer, so he was remote controlling the rig that he sent to record everything locally on that laptop, as well as listening and recording to stuff on his end through Source Connect, which is, I mean, that's, you know, a lot of stuff I still record stuff on my end so that I have a backup, so that if something happens that we missed during the session, they don't have to call me back in for another session. I can just send them my backup file and they can pull from there. But yeah, we do the session remote where everybody's connected over something like Zoom, typically with higher quality audio than that. Source Connect, Session Link Pro, Connection Open is my favorite, but not many places use that. Just for high quality audio transfer, and then if there's picture involved, like if you're dubbing something, they'll connect through some video sharing service, often Zoom, often Skype, and yeah, you record stuff like that, and then they'll record stuff on their end through the interwebs in real time without delay. It's as close as you can possibly get with technology. It's probably about I want to say 100 millisecond delay would probably be my guess, is about how long it takes for the sound to transfer through the intertubes, something like that. It kind of depends on how fast your internet connection is and what service you're using to connect to each other. Music is a pain in the ass when you have to record a song or anything where timing is really, really crucial. Things will always sound in time on my end as the actor, but I always feel for the engineer who's trying to record things. Most of the engineers who work in voiceover are also musically inclined engineers. Like, they record music in their spare time, or they started recording music. So they're hearing everything way out of sync. It's got to be painful when they're recording music. But yeah, that's the gist of how things went recording for this game and recording for everything during the pandemic. Now I'm back to doing stuff in studio for some places, which is really, really nice. There's COVID protocol stuff.
To the next part of the cage. Quickly now.
You gotta wear a mask when you're on your way in. You take it off only once you're in the booth by yourself. And they're still like, they're scrubbing the place with UV lights and and they've got HEPA filters, air filters and everything, and all kinds of stuff. I miss the snack bars. They don't have, the green rooms don't have the same kind of snack supplies that they used to have. They gave her a new name, perhaps because it was too painful to call her by the old one. And I think Archtosity asked what my gear was. I don't have a list anywhere. I think you asked if I had a list. I don't, but I can tell you the two microphones I have up here. Right now I'm talking into my Sennheiser 416. which is
here we go.
a great shotgun microphone. It's my favorite microphone personally, but it's designed for like recording on movie sets, TV sets, and stuff. But it's used in a lot of voiceover studios as well.
Yes, Mr. Monster. I'm sorry for worrying you.
Now let us make our pilgrimage to each dark scarecrow with gusto.
With gusto, he says. We gotta check behind us first for crows. Please? Can I walk backwards? Thank you. I love the Sennheiser 416. It's personally my favorite microphone. With a shotgun microphone, you have to be really careful because contrary to the name, I think they call it that because of the shape of it is kind of a long cylindrical tube. But I mean, I don't know. I think it's the wrong name because when I think of a shotgun approach, it's like a scattershot approach where it's got a really wide field, and that is exactly the opposite with a shotgun microphone, which is hyper directional. In fact, it's pointed the wrong way. It's pointed over here. I need to be sitting over here for that to pick me up better. But it's hyper focused, so it hyper directional, and that helps with when your space isn't ideal. It helps because it's not picking up anything around it. It's just picking up directly in front of it. I also just like the sound of the Sennheiser 416.
Pretty.
There are some people in the voiceover world who don't love it because it's so directional, because actors like to move around while they're acting. And so they feel like if you move around too much, then you get that off-axis sound, and then it doesn't sound as good. And so there are some folks, a lot of folks who prefer. I also have another microphone in here that is a clone of the Neumann U87.
No time to spare for splashing about, young miss.
The actual Neumann U87 is extremely expensive. It's like a $3,200 microphone. I went for a knockoff because it sounds exactly the same. It just doesn't have the brand name.
A lot of the young miss's dreams.
I tell people it's a Neumann U87. It's actually a microphone parts S87.
Human is nigh.
Oh, there's the crow. But there are a lot of them. There's also the Advanced Audio CM87 that's really good. There's a couple others. Caitlin has a Neumann TLM 103 in her. She's got her own booth now because of the pandemic, across the hall from me. Because she got tired of me constantly changing shit in this space. I like to tinker. So those are my microphones. I have the Sennheiser the Sennheiser 416 that I'm using right now. I have the U87 knockoff that I use for a lot of video game and particularly a lot of animation work is recorded on a large diaphragm condenser like that. Either the U87 or the TLM 103 are the two big ones. TLM 103 was the same one PCB sent you, right? Yes. TLM 103 is a great microphone. It's really, really nice sounding. Correct me if I'm wrong, Kyle, but don't different mics pick up different actors' voices better than others? Yes. Yes, different voices will sound different on different gear, and that's why a lot of people kind of recommend that you just try stuff out, pay attention to when you go in to record something. If you're like, ooh, I like the way I sound on this one, see what mic they're using. But the three most popular microphones in voiceover are the Sennheiser 416, the Neumann TLM 103, and the Neumann U87. Those are the three that you will see the most in voiceover studios around Los Angeles, at least. The U87 and the TLM 103 are used for a lot of character work, like cartoons. Cartoons will pretty much exclusively use a microphone like that, the large diaphragm condenser. Some video games will use that. Some video games will use something like the Sennheiser 416. which is more directional, and that's just because video games tend to get a lot louder, and something that's hyper-directional helps compensate for getting really loud and stuff bouncing off of surfaces in the space. Those are the three big workhorses. Sennheiser 416 is also really popular for live-action dubbing because it sounds like a microphone that's used on the set. There's also a Schweppes shotgun microphone that's gotten really popular for that because it's another shotgun mic and it's used on a lot of movie sets and stuff. It's just way more expensive. I don't understand why. Also, sometimes for live-action dubs, they'll put a lavalier microphone on your shirt because they want it to sound like production audio. Does anyone still use Shure mics for voiceover? Shure has one that I've heard, I can't remember which one it is, that some people will use. It's not the one that's used for... They're more for live sound. They're more for stuff like in theaters, because they have a lot of those dynamic microphones that are better for spaces that are not treated for acoustics, where you have to have the microphone on your friggin' lips in order for it to pick up anything. The SM7B, thank you. Yes, that's the one I couldn't remember that people like to use. It's still a dynamic microphone though, so I mean, popular for podcasting, makes a lot of sense because it's a dynamic mic, so you got to be right up on it, which helps compensate for the space, for sure. What audio interface do you use? I use the Universal Audio Apollo X4, which is kind of a bigger brother. It's just got more channels and more memory for plugins and stuff. Over the more popular Apollo Twin, which is what Caitlin has in her booth. Really, really great. It's honestly the best prosumer grade sound you can get from an audio interface, mostly because of the plugins. You can get plugins that emulate real live analog equipment that is really, really good. It's like, we use the Avalon 737 preamp plugin on it, and it sounds better than the real thing because the Avalon 737 has a great sound until the tubes die out, and the tubes die out often. The plugin doesn't have that problem. It's also way cheaper because the physical piece of gear is like $1,000 or more, and the plugin is like $150. And you can use it on all of your, like I paid $150 for that plugin that I use on this gear and on Caitlin's. So works really nice. Another USB interface that I would recommend, especially if you're a Windows user, like I am, is the SSL2. Repeat, error in dormant state of specimen. Accommodation of specimen no longer possible. Awakening processes activated. Blood exchange complete. Line breaker severed. Sea of origin discharge complete. Removing particles. Specimen beginning to awaken. All vital signs normal. Particle removal complete. Opening accommodation chamber. All nearby staff members are advised to keep their distance. The SSL2 is a really good interface for Windows users. The reason that I love the sound of Universal Audio's Apollo series interfaces. It's great. It cannot be beat. The only problem is if you're a Windows user, use caution because the drivers suck. So prepare for not necessarily plug and play stuff. I use Voicemeter software to pump all of my audio through all the time because it's the only way to get the Apollo to play nice with Windows, which sucks. All right. Sorry for my audio tech talk with Kyle today. We went deep into the woods. Sorry, folks, for those of you who don't care about any of that stuff.
The girl awakens to find her mind a perfect blank. She knows not where she is, who she is. She does not even know if these are questions worth asking.
She reminds me of 2B. Wait, what? Oh no, it's an invitation to Squid Game.
Then, she hears a voice. Almost a faint scream. I must go there.
I've heard good things about that Scarlet 2i2 interface as well.
She knows not where there is. Yet she begins to walk all the same. She moves down the corridor as if the voice drives her.
Focusrite's Scarlet series of interfaces was really popular, or is really popular, because it's affordable and it's not a bad sound.
Along the path, she finds
when the pandemic hit,
in the shape of a person.
Every engineer in the business was telling actors,
of its own accord, reaches out for the strange
don't use a Scarlet, because it's not good enough.
Images flood her mind, memories left within the crystal. And through these memories, she suddenly understands. This crystal is the corpse of a girl of the same type as herself. We were created to be weapons.
I will tell you to avoid Behringer as a brand entirely. Because they cheap out. Their gear is solid, but it doesn't last because they just get reject stock from all the other manufacturers and use that to make their stuff. So it'll last you about a year and then it'll die and you'll need to replace it. I have experienced that a lot. Anyway, halting of production and project suspension. As of tomorrow, that'd be June 8th. Tomorrow's November 22nd, what are you talking about? The cloning-oriented weaponry mass production project we have worked on thus far will cease any and all activity following the manufacture of Sister Unit 123, and the project itself will be shelved. I will share the reasons for this decision later on, but allow me to say here and now that I assume full responsibility.
An eerie sound slithers from the soles of her feet.
Ah!
A white aberration appears, its state of matter undefined. Sensing its hostility, the girl's eyes turn red.
Oh, we gonna smack you so hard, you gonna wish we didn't smack you so hard. My phone going off? What's happening? Bum, 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 bum. It's not. I don't know why I thought something was vibrating.
Who are you?
Who are you? You knockoff 2P? Is this Faye's character? Oh, you know what? I wouldn't have picked that out if you hadn't have said it. But now that you have, it does sound like it could be Faye. It does look like the one with the bird from the DLC we played last week.
The girl dispatches the white creature. She fought with such agility, it seems impossible to think she is so newly awakened. Her composure flawless, the girl continues down the hall. The voice
I think
in
that
her
is
head
Faye.
drives her on relentlessly. She finds herself in a darkness devoid of life. Yet she continues on in search of answers.
It was a while ago, but I remember knowing it was Faye before I even got to this chapter, and I'm 99% sure it was because of Twitter. Okay. The first scarecrow is always the easy one. That's the one you can't lose. Scythe 06 Proto. If.
Ah, so this is the tale of a girl created to be a weapon.
You're a girl created to be a weapon. Hold on. Hold on. Accepting friend requests. Sending out stuff, doing missions, doing gift boxes. And maybe we should take a look and see if there's anything we can do to upgrade our team now. I'm thinking we do auto loadout. But wait, hold on. Well, first off, hold everything. Back out of here. Let's go up here and see what kind of... Okay, clear with a water affinity main weapon. Clear using weapon skills once with no members incapacitated. Cool. All right, so we're not using fire if we can help it, at least not on our mains. But let's do an auto loadout with affinity all. Let's take 9S off the bench. We're not allowing that. Not if we can help it. And can we switch these two, maybe? Would that make sense? Can we upgrade this? That'll make sense. That'll make big sense. Now we can put that thing in his main hand. Yeah! Awesome. Okay. So, switch that for that. Great. Okay, cool. Now, let's take a look at what everybody else is using. I'm good with that. Ooh, but wait, fire. Fire is probably not a good main weapon against water, huh? Ish. I don't know what we do about that. Huh. Because we're probably gonna get effed. You maybe want to exchange the fire companions too? Yeah, I do. I haven't gotten to that yet. Oh, balls. All right. I could do... Do I have a water sword I could switch to? Those are not good. No. Damn it. Yeah, actually, switch that. Put that up there. And then that put 2B with that. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna do that. Then we're gonna switch our companions out. We're gonna put... I don't have a ton of water type. I'm gonna do... Which one of these guys has the... Yeah, that. Swap him for that. Okay, now... Let's see if we can do any enhancement stuff. And I need help from you guys on what I need to do to get stuff. Let's see. Grains of sand, what was lost summons. Piles of leaves, liberator summons. Your shards were converted to bookmarks as the summons have ended. Oh, that's right. I have to... Oh, that's right. Chapter summons. I forgot all about this. Let's do this. "12 times. Give me materials. And I don't have much here, but let's do that too. Why not? Okay, now back to where we were. Skills, I can't do anything there. Ascend, where do I get this stuff? I have no idea. Where do I get the Ascend stuff? Cascading Blossom summons? Correct me if I'm wrong, but if Kyle clicks on the panel quest, doesn't he get Faith for free? I don't know what that means. Event summons. Where do I get these tickets? Do I have to do event missions or something? Subquest? Okay. All right, keeping that in mind for if we run into a roadblock here. What were you talking about, the panel quest? Is that a subquest? Can you check the mama menu? Sure. Mama holds up a sign. Switch to panel quest. Where's panel quest? You can get a pretty good weapon just by clicking on the little signpost the little ghost guy has, but it has to be when it's glowing. Okay, so I'll wait. Do. You can also turn the signpost yourself. Panel missions. What is Faith? Is that a sword? What is all this stuff? Are these Ascend components? Why didn't anybody tell me about this sooner? That's rad. Please go back now. Can we, please? Can we go back now? Game's broke. We broke the game. Why can't I go back? I can click on details. There we go. Now I got out. What? No! Go back. I thought you said I could turn the sign. Is that how? Ah, okay, I gotta flick it. Okay, that's it. I'm done there. All right, now I want to go back to my loadout, see if there's anything I can get. Actually, first, gift box. So long, Jean. Enhance. Where do I get that? I can get it from the item shop. Was it that zeolite? No, it's Black Earth. Buy it. All of it. There we go. Enhance! Damn. Only once. Sweet. And I can't ascend. What about... Oh, no. Not that. What about tubes? No. Click and hold. Enhance. Okay. No. Nines. Number 9. I can buy that stuff, but I need to do summons for that. Okay. Okay. Cool. That's enough. Enough theory crafting. Let's move on. Shall we? What's my... I'm back to where I'm 10,000 below suggested force. Ooh, this is gonna be bad. This is quest 2 of what? We're on chapter 8 now, I'm guessing? Isn't that where we're at? I think? Fire beats wind, what do you mean? Exchange Zero's sword? How's come? Am I up against fire? Oh, it says it right there. Oh, I was thinking, I don't know what I was thinking. Don't use fire. But that is not the issue. The issue is I need to switch out for a water sword. Like this one. And then we'll just enhance it. Hopefully. Hopefully we have the mats for that. Sweet, we do. Good. That's better. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's do this. Hey, if you guys aren't doing anything later tonight, 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, you can come back to this channel. And I'll be playing board games with my buddies on the Board
Let's
and
get
Barrel.
this slaughter show on the road.
It's a super fun show, super interactive. You guys can influence house rules. You can bet on who's gonna win. And it's just a good time. We're gonna have guests tonight, fellow voice actors. My wife, Caitlin Galt, is joining us. Erica Lindbeck and Billy Kometz are joining us. You may know them from things and stuff. Because they work a lot. I think they both work more than me.
Take this!
And we're going to be playing a game called Letters from Whitechapel, which is... Ooh, no. I thought he was dead, and he wasn't. Crap. Now he is. Okay. Letters from Whitechapel. I am going to be playing the role of Jack the Ripper in 1800s London, and everybody else is going to be playing as police investigators trying to catch me, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be lots and lots of fun. So tune in.
I have visual confirmation on the target.
Oh,
Let's
fine.
get after
Target
him.
that one then.
Damn.
Ooh. Ooh, 2B. You are not in good shape. Please don't hit 2B. Oh my god. Oh no, now, no! Oh. Well, I beat it, but is it grind time, do you think? Or maybe it's time to bench 9s. I don't wanna. I think I gotta, though. We have a Kaine that is really strong compared to him. I hate it, but we gotta bench him. No, wait, what? Bleh. Maybe you want to summon some stronger weapons with your gems? Oh, I could go do some summoning. I forget that that's a thing. All right. Yeah, let's go do some summoning and just see what happens. What should we summon on? I don't know. Is there a new subquest? Let's do that first. If there's a new subquest, we can do that, gain a little bit of something. Oh dear, it seems a rather bizarre foe has appeared. It's a large black flower. We must deal with it quickly. I'm having flashbacks. Getting PTSD. We can keep 9S in for this. That should be no problem. A wind affinity main weapon. All right. Where did that wind weapon go? Okay, never mind. It was a wind sword. There it is. A wind S-word. Bum bum bum.
Let's get these things cleaned up.
I just one-shot it with 9s with my weakest character. Is there story to this new subquest?
Commencing
I thought we
mission.
started with the picture book stuff before the first fight, but maybe it's not. Woo, boy.
Let's get these things cleaned up.
That suddenly did a lot less damage than the first the first one. Wow, yeah, the level 3 one is a lot stronger than level 1 and 2.
My thanks.
Gotcha. Not gotcha, but, you know, got you. We'll do the gotcha in a second. Goes up until 100K? Wow, I should pay attention because I'm gonna get my ass handed to me fighting this then. Oh, on very hard.
Commencing mission.
What about on normal difficulty? I don't play this game on hard.
This should help.
Kill him! Ow! now. It's very rude.
Let's get the real show started.
Ow.
Don't let up.
Ow! This is starting to get a little bit scary now. Damn! Ow! Heal me. That did not heal me very much. Oh, Nines is gonna die.
Don't let up.
Did I do it? Oh, it's really close. Yes. All right, we're gonna have to tap in. Kaine, I think. Let's go see how far we made it through this banner, or through this subquest. Oh my god. 70,000 is the new suggested force. Boy. Let's see if we can do it. If we swap Kaine in and do an auto loadout. Where does that put us? 53,000. There's no way. There's no way. We also don't have a Wind Affinity main weapon, so we won't accomplish that mission. Oh, man. This is stupid that I'm gonna try this. You'll get a new Wind Affinity one via event summons. That's a good call. Okay, so before we do this, let's go to summons. If I could do this, the main quest would be no problem. Yeah, seriously. Okay, we still don't have any of these? Really? Okay. Well. Let's do a 10 pull here and just see what happens. We have a ton of gems right now, so see what we can get. Do not stress yourself. Look at all the birds. Boy, that's a bunch of shit. I summoned a character I already have. I'd suggest Tranquility if you absolutely feel like summoning now, if you don't have the Bald Lady healed her. Otherwise, near the end of the month, there are cheaper 10x summons that also give you 2 advanced handbooks for ascending characters. Oh, that's a good thought. Except I won't play near the end of the month, most likely. Because I'm gonna be out of town next weekend. Yeah. Yeah, I won't be able to play near the end of the month for this month or next month, because next month's Christmas too, so. Sell the bad weapons for medals and change it for level up items. That's a good plan. Let's do that. Let's actually... Yeah, let's do that. Where do I go for that? Library? Menu? Where am I going? What am I doing? Loadout? Enhance and then sell. Okay. List sell. There we go. Weapons that we don't need. Can I just, like, select all of that? Ah! What the... Auto sell the 1-star. How do I... Just click on sell? There's a button, auto select. There we go. Like that. What do I get from this? Just credits? I have a ton of those. I need to upgrade materials. You get medals? That's what these are, right? Look at that count, though. I have a shitload of those. I need stuff to make my weapons better. Oh, and medals. Medals are something different. Okay. To get medals, you have to sell gold or purples. Gotcha. Shop and then exchange. Where's shop? Top. Oh, shop is up there. Duh. What do I do with the medals? Oh, right here. Large character enhancements. What I need, though, are things for things. For weapon enhancements and ascends. Which I think I have to go farm to get those. I don't think I can get those on the shop. There's weapon enhancements. I don't have any arena coins, though. That's a PvP. I forget that there's PvP in this game. Please do the event summons. I did, didn't I? I did a 10 pull. I got dog shit. No, I didn't. Oh, event. Event summons. Thank you. That's gonna get me some things. Okay. Now what did that get me? I gotta go to loadout, see if I got some stuff I can upgrade stuff with. Probably not some ascends. Go for more. I don't have any more. I did them all. Unless... Yeah. Oh, redo the quests? I don't want to just sit and farm if I can help it. Okay, I wanted to check and see if I got anything I could use for skills or... No. No! And... No! I can do that. Get her a little bit more experience. Not much, though. No. How about weapons? No. Wow. Blech. Damn it. No. No. What? That's a thing I can do. Okay, cool. Oh, I don't want to just sit in theory craft. This is not good content. Let's go play. Let's go do... Let's do something stupid. This is gonna be a colossal failure. But let's do something stupid. Yeah, I have stuff in the gift box. I forgot to grab it. I'll grab it after. We're gonna lose this fight, almost definitely. Nobody died on the last one. This is 20,000 more suggested force, though.
Let's get this slaughter show on the road.
I benched 9s for this. Pulling out all the stops.
My thanks.
This round ends with a rhythm game. A rhythm game where you lose the track and the tempo changes. Holy shit. Zero's gonna be the first to die. She still has 1 health.
Go.
And dead. Ay.
Piece of
can't believe Zero was the first one to drop. She's my strongest, isn't she? I think I'm gonna hit... I made it halfway. Almost. She had a fire weapon. Oh. Well, I'm super boned. But I made it halfway. All right. Well, that was dumb. That's why I'm gonna have to grind, right? Because the main story is gonna get that hard. Probably pretty soon. That sucks. I don't imagine I could load this up on my phone and continue my progress. Just grind off stream. Oh, God. I'm 9,000 below suggested forest. With a water affinity main weapon, I gotta change my loadout. Not that. Do that. Wind is weak to water? Is that... No, wind is weak to fire. But we're up against fire. That's right. Okay. Something like that. Water beats fire, beats wind, beats water. How do dark and light factor in? They're not weak or advantageous against either? Light and dark just counter each other, okay. Let's just go. Let's just see what happens. I mean, the suggested force here is, what, 60,000? And the one we just lost was 70,000. So we're really, like, we're close to hitting that wall in the main story here. I have to keep 9s on the bench, which sucks.
You ready here or what?
Missed.
$61K is the current suggested force. Super cool. I don't know if we're gonna beat this one.
Go!
Ow.
I'll tear you apart.
I'm gonna have to grind before I finish. Like, I can't beat this chapter without grinding. This is only like the first fence.
Come on. Just die already. Better?
Be gone.
Ow. Shit. Soup. We're dead.
Piece of
Ah! Oh god, I'm gonna lose. I don't think I'm gonna beat it. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be really close. Did I do it? Oh my god! This is the chapter I got to before dropping the game, yeah. Huh. Alright, we're gonna have to go grind. I hate it, but it's necessary. Oh, where? Okay, that was the second fence. Wait, where's the bird? We gotta have a crow somewhere. Was that the second fence? There must have been one. Yeah, that must have been the second one. Where the hell's the bird? The scarecrow's
Good
moving.
heavens! It ran off.
Well, now I know why I haven't found the bird yet. How's it going, Rejector 71?
I fear I have never seen a scarecrow take flight in such a fashion before.
How's Caitlin doing?
Would
She's
seem they're
good.
capable of moving.
Looking for a birdie bird. See if I can cut him off at the pass. Guess not. Okay, hold on. There's a dead end over there I want to look at. See if there's a bird over here. Doesn't look like it. Still don't see the bird.
I'm not even certain you can kill it. It's made of a very strange substance.
No birds. Somebody sees the bird, you shout it out. Don't let me do this. Don't let me miss it. Oh, I just remembered there was a massive boss, there was a big old boss fight that we skipped a while back. Bird? Where? At the end on the column. Top of the screen. Oh, right there. Good eye. That was 10 XL character enhancements. I could upgrade Kaine a little bit. Not summons, you dunce. Not companions either, stupid. That's not gonna enhance her much. Not much. Alright, I just want to see how far away we are from suggested force. Oh, it didn't go up that much. It was 61,000, now it's 62,000. Well, we're still... Like, I don't think we have any chance, because we barely squeaked by on the last one. So, we're gonna go to missions, I think. Oh, not missions, quests. What the? Quests, please. You can do it with weapon affinity? I suppose that's possible, but then my force goes down too, so... I think what I want to do... is go take a gander at, maybe I should just, I think we start grinding from the beginning forward on hard. Because then we'll unlock auto, like, once you get through, like, chapter 6 or whatever it is, on auto, or you unlock the upgraded auto. Light affinity. But let's put 9s back in. And let's do this. Let's do auto. You only need chapter 6 on hard for auto, yeah. Oh, can I do any chapter? Is that how that works? Your power just went out? I'm so sorry, Linda. So if I were to do, if I were to go to chapter 6, I could do that on hard right now. Well, let's do this because this'll get the stuff that you can use to upgrade to ascend the characters, right? Let me look. Because this says... who knows where that comes from. Cascading Blossom summons. Cascading Blossom summons. That's the thing. That's the event, isn't it? The Cascading Blossom? You can get that advanced handbook through the current subquest. Requires farming it out like 1,000 times. Oh my god, no. To hell with that. Well, what do I get from doing old quests on hard? Anything? I guess I get this stuff. That's for Ascension for Rion. Okay. Every hard chapter gives you upgrade for that chapter's character. And you get more story and new companions. Huh. Well, we got to do something because we can't go any further with the main story right now. We've got to boost our firepower somehow. But while you guys tell me how to do that, I'm going to start back at the beginning on hard difficulty and just see what happens, I guess. Man, here I was thinking, we'll finish this game pretty soon because we're getting close.
Let's get these things cleaned up.
This game looks complicated. Is it really that complex at all? It's, I mean, it sure didn't feel like it until we got to around chapter 7, I think it is. Or no, further than that. I don't know what chapter we're on right now. But
I have visual confirmation on the target. Let's get after him.
But once we got to the grindy stuff, it got a lot harder, and then you have to actually pay attention to the theory crafting, figuring out your loadouts and stuff. Are we on chapter? We're on chapter 11 or 12. Okay. So it was around like chapter 10 or something that things started to get tricky. There are 12 chapters, then it was around chapter 9. This is the point in the story where they want you to pour money into the gacha to continue. Okay. So we're on chapter 11 out of 12. 11 is where we hit our roadblock. I guess that's not bad. But it's a little bit of a bummer because we are pretty close to the end of the story. We just can't finish it until...
Let's get these things cleaned up.
Until we boost our firepower.
Enemy reinforcements confirmed. Eliminating.
Which really is a little bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. Because my whole goal when I play games on stream is to experience the story. When you hit end of story, you also get a daily 5 times free summon and can summon more weapons and units. You can still do it. I never tried it, but would the start characters give you enough power at level 80? I have no idea. But we're gonna power through stuff on hard mode and just see where it lands us, I guess.
Let's get these things cleaned up.
Yeah, I imagine we're better off using our 4-star summons.
Come on, just die already.
My thanks.
Supposedly there's more story to see when we do this stuff on hard, so...
I have visual confirmation on the target. Let's get after him!
Hopefully we're gonna see something new when we beat this boss, because I think this is where... I think that's where we're at? I'm not sure. Maybe not. There is new story with character stories, too. From side quest menu. Oh, okay. That was the end of Chapter 1, wasn't it? What we just did? That was Chapter 1 on hard? Was it not? Maybe there's one more.
Commencing mission.
I have visual confirmation on the target. Let's get after him!
Why am I not able to click? To target lock. Please. God. Should be 4 quests for Chapter 1 on hard. Is this the 4th one? Oh, it must be. Okay. I thought that last guy was the boss. This must be.
We've got this.
What did I unlock? Dark memory quests. What are those? Can also use your chapter summon tickets. Yeah, that's the reason we're doing this. That's right. We get chapter summons. And that's how we get, like, character ascends and stuff, I think. Before the king abandoned his son.
Gray eyes scan the page. A king is not a conqueror. A king is the symbol of a nation. A king is the representative of his people. Row upon row of words about how a king should be. Yet the eyes in which these words are reflected showed no hint of admiration or discovery. The boy exhales in tedium. These things are already known to him. As a prince, he has been striving to develop all manner of wisdom in order that he might prepare for his future as a king. All these books say the same things. Annoyed, the prince closes the book and makes to return to his quarters. When he reaches the exit, he notices that the guards all seem a bit more on edge than normal. Ah yes, he thinks, the signing ceremony. Today, his father was signing a trade agreement with a neighboring country, supplying them with clockwork soldiers in exchange for large amounts of their natural resources. The neighboring kingdom desired these clockwork soldiers greatly, for they were of small population and thus lacked in troops. But clockwork men who would fight eternally without grumble or pause were a breakthrough solution to this particular problem. And as for the prince's kingdom, they needed natural resources to further their own research and development, much of which was dedicated to these very same clockwork soldiers. His footsteps echo across the marble floor. The castle is large, and it is quite a distance to his chambers. He thinks about this ceremony as he greets another set of guards. Though he is a prince, he has yet to witness such an international affair for himself. It would be good for me to know about such things. Maybe I should take a quick peek and see what it's like. It can only benefit me in the future, after all. Thus, having rationalized it, he decides to walk past the drawing room where the ceremony is being held, on the way back to his chambers. The group from the neighboring country has already arrived, and there is quite a large crowd gathered. There are numerous guards from the prince's kingdom, as well as ones from the opposing side. There are ministers and clerks and advisors and lawyers, and in the center of it all, the two kings. But then, at the edge of the crowd, the prince spies a young girl. She lifts the hem of her white skirt and curtsies at the room, seemingly at ease amidst all the murmuring adults.
Yeah.
After gazing at her for a bit, realization finally dawns. She's the daughter of the other king, a princess. He recalled what he had just been reading in his book. She is not a king herself, but she seems to understand how a royal family member should act. As he stares, the prince reflects on his own position. Will I ever be that confident? That composed?
No.
As if sensing his attention, the princess suddenly turns around. He immediately hides his face behind the book in his hand, but it is a useless gesture. Before he knows it, the princess is approaching him. He tries to pull himself together and fails miserably, but the princess either doesn't notice or doesn't care. Instead, she stands right in front of him and says, "You seem pretty weak for a prince." "What?" he responds. The prince immediately rejects his earlier thoughts. She's not acting like royalty at all. She's just rude. You're the daughter of the king," he stammers. "You should be ashamed to treat a fellow royal in such a way." He thinks his argument came out rather well, all in all, but it is a wasted effort. The princess is wholly uninterested in what he has to say. "Right, whatever. Listen." "Whatever? What do you—" The girl suddenly places a finger on his mouth, cutting off his argument. Her lips, which are the color of early spring blossoms, break into a smile as she says, "Want to go play?" His gray eyes widen in bewilderment.
Cute. Dark Memories unlocked. Dark Memories lets you power up dedicated weapons and obtain special characters. You can see more details in your notices. Okay. Well, it's a little earlier than I would like, but Caitlin has just informed me. She just got back from working out. Caitlin has just informed me that Remus has once again toppled the dumpster in the backyard and scattered trash everywhere. Dark memory weapons are great. To max them out is the ultimate grind. Cool. Yeah, he just did it yesterday, so the fact that he did it again is super cool. So, I need to go help her clean stuff up. I'm gonna call things early this afternoon, this morning. It is afternoon now. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm gonna take it back over to the couch, the futon. Give him a dumpster as his home. We will be picking up where we left off here with the grind, with the hard... we'll do the hard mode stuff first, as far as we can, or at least through Chapter 6, because it seems apparent that there's more story to be unlocked there, and then we can hopefully get some stuff to increase our power level and then power through the rest of the story just from that. If not, we'll figure it out as we go. But we'll pick up where we left off in 2 weeks' time, because next weekend, Thanksgiving is upon us. Caitlin and I are going out of town, so there will be no stream on Saturday. There will be no stream Monday morning, but there will be a Board and Barrel. So, tonight, 7:30 p.m., Board and Barrel, right here, 7:30 o'clock tonight. Caitlin is guesting, so are Erica Lindbeck and Billy Kometz. We're going to play Letters from Whitechapel. It's going to be a lot of fun. Please catch that tonight. And then next week, the only stream on the schedule for next weekend is Board and Barrel, 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. So, thank you all very, very much. I'm going to take a quick look and see what's happening on Twitch right now. See if I can find somebody for you to raid. And I think I'm going to send you over to Erica Harlicker, who I think is doing a signing. She is just chatting with the K Games. So, off you go. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I will see you tonight, 7:30 p.m. Pacific time on the Board and Barrel. Bye-bye, everybody!